think have what like? Do you have any thoughts on the
Mm.
game? How do you think it went?
So I think it. I don't know. I think so. I think I had one engage at some point when the wave was coming back, and I shouldn't have taken it, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
I think there was. Other than that, yeah, I feel like it was tough because the jungler was kind of AFK, but
Okay.
we got mid ahead, and yeah, that's all that matters.
Okay. I'll tell you a couple of things that I noticed. Some good, and then some others will be room for improvement. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll get the good out first because that's good, right? So the good things that I noticed when you play support is you're quite communicative. Like you actually ping your team, you try to direct them what to do. That's great because as you get better at the game, you're supposed to know what the right play is, or at least you try to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes it'll be the wrong play, but it doesn't matter. It shouldn't deter you, right? So you
Yeah.
would think you know the right play and go for it and dictate your team to move. So that's good that you're dictating tempo. So that's good.
Yeah.
Now, the second thing, because you play jungle, you have some idea of jungle tempo. So you also would follow your jungle or lead your jungle to certain places. That's also good.
Yeah.
So that's two positives. Now, the major things, the major negatives that I'll talk about is first thing first, we are missing opportunities in lane in terms of lane pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, to start off with, that's number one. Number two is the warding can be improved a lot. I'll teach you some fundamentals on that. And then the third bit is when it comes to playmaking in the mid game. So
Yeah.
let's start one at a time. Let's start with the laning solo.
Yeah.
I'll of course tell you what the play is, and as our usual, if you have questions or what, let me know. So here, this guy is already dead. But how you need to play it is you need to hug this wall. You see how you're hugging
Yeah.
this wall
Yeah.
now?
I
You're
see.
walking
Yeah.
towards the wall. And the moment he flashes like this is a bad flash by him, he's dead. You see that? Even now he's dead.
Yeah. Even now, I
You
could
can just
still.
walk up
Yeah.
the wall one step, flash, flay him, and just
Yeah.
doesn't have anything. Or flash
So
hook or something. It's just flash hook is arguably better. So you just flash hook him, and he can't even dodge this hook because he's just stuck in a wall. So one flash hook just kills him, and that's it. That's first blood.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I understand. Should I actually go for it? Because like basically I see him flash, but now we're entering like
You
like
have hex flash, so it's always worth trading your flash.
yeah, that I know, but I'm just wondering, like, aren't they going to be in one bush, like here, like because basically this whole time I'm thinking he must be baiting because what the fuck is he still doing mid when we saw him, he saw me, like, it's like,
Oh, that's what you're
like,
thinking. I see. I
yeah,
see. I see.
yeah,
I see.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
because basically, like,
so I guess they have to be so coordinated as a team. I wouldn't see in solo queue at least. I would just think that they're just trolling actually.
well, like I feel like he's just baiting, but maybe it's just, yeah, maybe
And
I
the
should
team
just
comp is
not.
also not really made for that. It's not like they have a Scion or something. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Like we win the first few levels here for sure. But yeah, so I was thinking like he must be baiting, and actually I thought they would be in this bush, the first one. Then
I mean, worst case, this is in the bush. Let's say you die, right?
yeah,
You're gonna take a long time to die because you broke off the shock early
yeah,
and you're
yeah,
really tanky early.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yeah, it just looks like a net positive, like that's all.
yeah. Okay,
So
okay, okay. Yeah, understood. Yeah, I should have
okay,
gone for it
anyway,
anyway.
you
Yeah,
go back to lane. That's where the lane. This is where the lane pressures are. This one is a bit harder to see, but you should stop autoing here. Stick on him.
yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
follow
Okay,
him.
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I see it. Just like Q on Kane. Okay.
Mhm. Okay, cool. Now laning. Okay, this laning is awkward because you don't have sweepers. You need sweepers. You need sweep. You need this. You need oracles. So if not, you cannot control the bush that well.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Okay. So I need to start oracles with Thresh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 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 I see. Yeah.
And then the second thing is here. This is a good time to establish some presence. So I like that you're autoing. Now we good. I like that autoing. This is good. Keep this up. This is good
So,
autos.
so I think like the
I
all-in
do not like
timing.
this play. I don't like this play because this was a 1v2 trade. And your priority here should be level 2. Once the second wave comes in, right here, your priority needs to be on the wave now, not them.
Yeah.
It's the wave. You get level 2 and you can just pressure. Guess what? When you're turning level 2, you can even walk up and pressure this bush. You can even take it, but you do not go for the fight here.
Yeah.
This was a lost trade by you because you're 1v2 in here, not here. You see that? You're 1v2 in here. You're taking 2 hits.
Yeah. I think I do this a lot.
And you lost.
I think
your
I
trade
do
for
this a
1v6.
lot because like usually like I can take the lane pressure, but then like I don't know, maybe the first wave I just take 1v2. So I think this is something that happens. Let's see another games later, but I think I do this a lot. Okay.
Okay, it's good that we see here then. So the first wave one is really good. What you're doing, by the way. Okay, we're even better with sweepers, but you know, it's good that you're challenging for the fight. That's really good, really, really good. It only slipped up on the second wave, where you went a bit too hard. You should get the focus should be level 2 prior. You know what I'm saying?
So like
you get level 2.
basically like so my thinking already was like here. So obviously not 1v2, but my thinking is like I already have the prior. Like I'm not even hitting the wave anymore. So like I you know like the basically we had like 2 minions advantage. And we still do now, or we have how many? No, just 1 now. But
then
basically,
what
like
you need to do if you're doing that, right? I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
If you're doing that, I'll be a bit more strict here. I think you can take it. Is that you need to then space yourself to like pressure them back because they also see the level 2 coming, but you space yourself to not get hit by them.
Yeah.
So you like scare them almost. Play the mental game. And then once you're getting really close to level 2, that's when you walk up to this bush and take full control.
Yeah. And I missed my level 2 window here slightly, I would say, because like if I remember, like I was just telling you that it was my second account instead of being focused, but I should have been like I remember in game thinking, oh shit, I was just not focused.
Yeah. So you're correct, but you see it already, so that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So of course that would have been that, and then here you walk up. Nothing much to do here. You're just fishing. I would fish for the Melio. It's fine. Now this is the problem. If you take like this, if your team does this, you need to be pinging here. You need to be pinging your team here. Danger here. Danger. And you shouldn't have ward, but because you have ward, you should walk over the ward now. But he should be the one that goes over the ward, but he has no ward. So you guys then have to then respect and walk back. Either take a cheater recall or just wait for the wave. Yeah. So that's what you guys need to do. So you need to tell him that. I know here you just told me, you're like, oh, jungle might be ganking, just walk up, but you didn't tell him. You need to like ping, you know. So that's a good time to use your danger here. This is a good time to use your jungle knowledge, you know. Ping danger here.
Yeah.
Does that make sense or not?
Yeah, it does. But basically, like I was more reacting, like versus like the timer itself. I was more like, so I was aware that he might be passing bots, but like 3 minutes is not like the usual timer, I would say. But I was aware that they were playing very, very aggro, like, which is very strange for me because like usually like.
Well, they can also play too. As you get higher and higher, people can also pretend, even if let's say the jungle's top right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what you want to do in terms of like making you start practicing it is ping it. Like potentially he could be there. Just ping it. The ping just means that he's bot side, or he could be coming bot side, or I'm scared of this. Yeah. So whatever you can mean with that, but it sends the correct message. Miss Fortune should just back up at the start and not do so much HP. I know this Miss Fortune's fault, I know. But I'm just saying like how much we can do to
No, for sure. I should ping. I think I should have pinged here. Yeah. Like because like I'm thinking about it, but like he's not thinking about it, and I haven't communicated. So this for sure is
like use the fact that you have the knowledge, basically.
Yeah.
So anyway, here you have to wait for the slow push back. That's just unfortunate. Okay, here again. So when you fall to times like that, I notice at least that you would then feel like you have nothing to do, and you just kind of get a bit lost. I'll show you. This is what it looks like. Look.
Yeah.
Kind of just waiting, right? This is lost to me, like a bit lost, right? Like not sure what to do, just chilling. Now I'll give you something to do. What you want to do is step out of vision. So either here, but I wouldn't stand here because I don't know where Cho'Gath is. I would stand here.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Get out of vision here and hex flash over and fish for a hook on I don't care whoever walks up. They would walk up if they don't see you. So you need to stand, I'll show you here. Stand out of vision. They're not supposed to see me now. And then I'm playing for hex flash. I hex flash over and I try to land a hook. If I land a hook, that's amazing. If I don't land a hook, well then whatever. But that's what you need to be doing. You know, like that's how you do something. Hopefully this gives you an idea. That's how you do something, like to have that agency instead of like standing around kind of doing nothing.
Well, basically, and this is maybe mindset, but I feel like any trade that I would take now wouldn't benefit the lane just because like he's too low. So like if he tries to trade, he would just
No. It would be a one-sided trade though, because let's say you hook, you don't have to
yeah
follow up with the flame. You just hook, and then
yeah
he like auto kill, and then you both step back. That's it. That's the end of it. That's it. He just takes like a free hit.
no
If he
okay
all in, if he tries all, which he cannot, but if he does, then you just flame and he's dead. So you can't do that.
yeah
And that's unnatural as well. After getting hooked, you go in. That's very unnatural, you know? So it's just a free trade and to scare the lane, to put your presence in the lane, essentially.
yeah okay
And it's like a win-win situation. I'm trying to show you. It's not a win-lose. There's no lose here. Unless you tell me you hook and you Q. I'm not saying you Q, by the way. You just Q. Do you know what I mean?
yeah I see okay I see it yeah
And if the hook lands, Emilio is dead.
yeah yeah that's true.
Like this, look what he's doing. That's crazy. So I would have just like hex flashed and just anyway. So there's fine. It's all fine. It's all fine. You guys need to find a reset before you can play again. But you see, this is something that we need to change if we're playing Hex Flash. You don't look like you're comfortable using Hex Flash,
No,
but
I'm
you should
not.
be here.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Like a jungle doesn't play this, so this might be unnatural for you. But you need to play with Hex Flash, like over here. Hex
Yeah.
Flash. You can probably count on your fingers the amount of time you use Hex Flash this game. You know, it's like the value of Hex Flash is because you're out of vision and they never know, and that already puts pressure on them because they cannot step up. Like it's they can in this elo they probably step up even, and you just kill them.
Yeah.
So that's what you should be looking for essentially. And I'm sure over here you can already see that without sweepers, your pressure goes down a lot because they just see the bush.
Yeah.
Like your only angle left is over here. But even then, you should have sweepers so you can contest the bush.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Anyway, so you're back and you open mid, correct? Correct. You open mid. You didn't do this earlier. Later, I mean not earlier. But anyway, so this fine. This all fine. Good even. Here was when, let me look at bot lane. No, you should not run bot. This slow push is just done. This is just a done deal. You should run mid, actually, and fish for another, like, fish for something here. We know he has no flash, right? So we can fish for, if I were you, I would run, I'll be very precise about this, okay? This is a bit higher level. There's something that I literally just recently taught like a mid-master player. So this is a bit higher level. I'll just share with you anyway. That when do you know when you first of all you should run mid. That's the base knowledge that you should know as well, that you should run mid here. Okay, that's the first thing. Now,
so yeah, for me it was more like the slow push. Like Vayne could have frozen if he wanted.
You cannot freeze against Misfortune though. Misfortune kills him. Look, level 6 to level, like he kills him. He's auto Q. Oh, like the Vayne loses this, you know? Like he cannot do that to him.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, the first thing is you should need to run mid, okay? But the second thing is, this is the more precise part, is should we enter mid from the top side or the bot side? You should enter from the bot side, and this is the higher level thing that you need to take account of. I won't say you need to, actually, I'll rephrase that you could take account of. It's because you guys just fought top side. And because you guys just fought top side, usually when players fight, they drop down wards. So it's normal to assume that their wards are around top side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it would come from bot side. So if you were, let's say, master level or even higher, you would just come mid and you enter from bot side and you would hide here. You see what I mean? And then you would take a step forward here and hex flash up and catch this guy. You would walk up and usually hook behind him because people walk step back, you know? Just hex flash up, walk over, hook behind him.
So where does the vision end? Like just to know, because like you would hex flash through the bush, or would you walk up slightly and just hex flash? Because
walk up slightly. Look, just at the tip. See?
Yeah. And like in lane, like can you show me again? Like in lane, even if the creeps are in the middle of the lane, it would still be fog here, or not really?
Yeah. Look, it's one square. Yeah. It's one little square.
Okay.
But anyway, you would hex flash up either way, so it doesn't matter if you're in the bush. You hex flash up, and then you walk out now. See, now you're out here. You see this? You're out here now. And you would fish for hook. First of all, if he panics a lot, then you can just flay him. But if he loads up his E and he's ready to Q, obviously, then you cannot flay. You need to hook. And I would, like I said, I'll personally hook behind him because usually people take a step back. You know what I mean? So just
Yeah. Well, you would hug towards red side basically, not
Yeah.
behind him.
So that was a missed opportunity, and yeah, nothing much here. It's just fighting. Uh, you made your team to Drake. That's nice, and you make this play happen as well. This is really good. This is really good. Now you control team. This is one of the best parts of the game that you did. This is really, really good. This was the part that I praised you on. This is good. That you control this guy. Good. So this warding tempo, you put down your ward, you leave, you come back. Now you put down a fresh set.
Yeah.
Now I build. You go back to base, and you just no, you buy pink wards.
No, I think
So
I
you can
sold
fill up.
my refillable for pinks.
Oh,
No.
you don't buy refillables for supports, by the way.
Okay.
It's not laning. You don't ever buy refillables. Don't ever buy refillable. I guess I didn't pick up on refillable because it looks very strange. Like I didn't like they
Yeah,
changed the.
the format is very strange. Yeah.
I didn't even notice. So thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, you do not ever buy refillable. Don't ever do it.
Okay.
It's really bad. Like value for money for you. It's good for mid lane, but not you.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you why. It's a very simple way. Because mid laners and top laners trade a lot, but for supports, support needs to come onto the map. Technically, if I make support in a very simple way, supports come onto the map, drop wards, and leave. You need to go. So supports recall a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
try to get you to be a really good support. You come
Yeah.
onto the map, put wards down, make a quick play, leave, come
Yeah.
back again. And
Yeah.
the reason why is because as you get higher and higher bracket, if it gets like a high diamond master level support, they would be trying to take out your wards every time. So
Yeah.
they take out your wards, and by the time they take out your ward, you're back on the map again with a fresh set. Then you win. That's how you win the warding game. That's how you're ahead of the warding tempo. But I know at this level the opponents are not contesting you that hard, so maybe you just get away with it. A lot of players just get away with. You see, just get away with it.
Yeah.
And I guess it just made it such that you don't think about it that much. But as you get higher bracket, players take this out, and you would start thinking about it. You're like, why is the map so dark? You know? So you need to think about that a bit, especially if you're playing in lower brackets. That it's not punishing you, but it's something I would like for you to know.
No,
You
I
should
understand.
be
Like I
on
should
the map,
be
drop
actively
wards.
looking for their wards and like me proactively
Yeah,
basing just to
quick
get.
play and leave, basically. So
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
your quick play right now. This is your quick play. See? I like that you drop wards, quick play, leave. Good. You shadowed him. Good. Quick play, leave. Come back, drop wards. Again, that refillable is completely useless, as you can probably see already. It's just waste of money. And then you come back, you protect him with your wards. Good. And you don't take his plates though.
Yeah. I
You
think
stay
yeah.
and you play lantern. We call it
Yeah.
play lantern.
Yeah.
That means
Okay.
you stand here and you just chill.
Yeah. Okay.
And then now when he shows up, then you would lantern him. But still, mechanically, you play this pretty okay, so I'll just forgive you for that. But yeah, you should be playing lantern. That's
Yeah.
all. Like you did with the Katarina, okay?
Yeah. I see.
Like, that's not your fault. You just died, teammate, something stupid. Okay, whatever. Then you're back on the map, so you open mid here, and you ran over here. I don't like this. So this is something to improve, you see. You ran over. Do you notice what you did? You ran over and you smacked the dragon. But why? You're not the jungler, right? So what you need to do is he can smack the dragon. You walk over and you set up the vision. Look at the vision you guys have. You see this? This is way too dark for me. Not comfortable at all. Why not go set some vision? I don't need you to put perfect vision, so I don't need to like be that strict on like, oh, you need to put really good wards. But some vision is, I think, is good for starters. You know, just some vision. Maybe one here. Maybe I can then walk over and hex flash over this raptor pit to mid lane, make a play. Like again, you see the trend here. Quick play and then back. Quick play, wards back. Quick play, wards back. You recall a lot as playing support. So you come here, drop a ward here, drop a ward here, hex flash over, make a play here, drop another ward here, maybe shadow him if you need to lantern him out or whatever, like you were doing earlier.
Yeah.
Recall, come back onto top lane, drop your same thing, and prepare for this if that's what your team wants to do. But do you see the idea here? Is this piecing together
So
what you
yes.
should be doing in the late game?
So I'll just explain my thought process here because basically Vayne just died. So like we have full they have no idea that we're on it. So like I want the jungler to start it because like it's a perfect time. We've got now pushing top. So like I understand like putting the vision, but like they can't contest. If they come, like they're dead. So like
Well, your
yeah.
vision is not about testing. It's about when they come back on the map, you have all the information there.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, starting the Drake, I think it was the right call, even though, like, I didn't put the vision. I'm thinking, like, just in terms of numbers, like, Vane's dead. Gnar's pushing top. Like, they can
Oh yeah,
camp, they
yeah,
have
no,
no
he would
vision.
start Drake. Correct. He would start
Yeah,
Drake,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
would take the option to drop deep wards and hit mid.
Yeah.
And that's where you could improve on. So you wouldn't drop just these shadow wards, you see shadow wards, and then just stop. No. You would go all the way in here. One more here, one here perhaps, or just drop a lazy one here, and then look to hex flash from the raptor pit. You know what I mean?
I understand, but I don't like right now. I don't think it. I should. Like, I really don't. Like, I think if I do that, like, we might just miss the Drake. And doing a play like 2v potentially 3, like, obviously now we see whoever top, but, like, I mean, like, we have an objective already, like, let's take the objective. And here I'm just hugging if Katarina gets clapped on. Like, I don't want her to do anything here. Like, yeah, I'm more like playing passive on purpose just because we're taking something else on the map.
That sounds like what you told me last time. That's your play style almost.
Yeah, like, we're already taking something. I don't want to take two things. Like, taking two things could lead to 2v3 in mid for no reason and lost Drake. Because when I'm jungle, this happens all the time. Like, I take.
How are they gonna get 3 mid though?
Well, now they're not, but they could
No,
be.
not now. I mean, like, just in general. It's very rare for them to be.
So if can you go back? Like, can you go back? They could be 3 mid. They could be 3 in the.
I'll need to see what to see like this.
No. So they could be like 3. They could be 3. Yeah, anywhere. Like.
No. You walk up and you put vision though. So
Yeah.
let's say you
So,
put
like,
one here.
let's say I
You don't
woke
have
up,
to
I run into their Shogat. Then maybe they can contest the Drake. Like, it's almost like if I do this, I might not get the Drake. You know.
No. Wait, where do you run into the choke-off?
Like, let's say I woke up here and Shogat is in the bush, eats me with Melio and I don't know, and Hui ults me or something. I don't know, but they could.
No. Piece it together. No. I'm like actually like piece it together. So you walk up here,
Huh?
and then you said choke-off, Melio.
Smolder.
So okay, so all 3 of them are in this bush.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know.
No. Yeah, I get that. So you walk up, you drop a ward, and you see them. Okay, so you obviously would just step back, right? And let's say they didn't kill you. Maybe they, I don't know, choke up, lands a Q, whatever, kill you. That's fine. First of all, if you're afraid of that, if you're thinking that, you should just land on it. I don't think that in the slightest, and I'll tell you why. Because my top lane is getting so much off this. It's ridiculous how much I'm getting off this. Like, not only is this guy gonna pull, they're losing bot lane as well. So they lose bot lane turret, tier 1 turret for this, because this guy pushes in, and they get this. This guy's getting this for free. Like, then they kill me. Like, I mean, that's fine, you know. But I don't think they're in here to begin with. But I'm just saying, if you're thinking they're all in here, you should throw your lantern here.
Yeah.
Just
So.
throw your lantern
Yeah.
here, see if they're in here, and then just step up and get pressure in. Like, you would need to pressure the map.
So basically, my thinking, basically my thinking is we're taking the Drake right now. They lost Vayne, right? So, like, I'm almost just shadowing Katarina because I'm the closest, and she could get collapsed on. Or Gnar, I don't know which one, but yeah.
I get it. Like, it sounds very risk adverse way of playing where you're doing one thing at a time.
Like for me, doing the play where I hex flash here and try to fight the way. I think we had the same discussion on another player. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I think
hex flash now fight the way. You would step up and get vision first.
Yeah.
Around deep.
All right. I think this one I'm a bit more like, maybe it's just I don't know. I feel like, and I understand, like, maybe I should put the deep. Oh, can you hear me?
No. I share my whole screen. No. It's not that.
Yeah, maybe I should still put the vision so that Gnar knows that they're not here and they're certainly top. I don't know.
Play, right? It's about tempo. So how I have very high tempo support. It's like this. So you walk up here, throw lantern.
Sorry, I need to go back to the.
Okay. You check here.
Yeah.
Then oh, they're not here. So now you can continue pressuring. If they're here, let's say you see 1 or 2 here, that's great. You have information on them. Now you put a ward in and you see them see you and you can just step away. That buys things for your team already. You can only make decisions based on that. Like, let's say there's 2 here. You already make decisions because this guy would just push even harder. This guy push even harder, as an example.
Yeah.
And you know this guy is completely safe because they're over here for whatever reason. They're still here. And this guy can just drag it. Like, your team can do whatever they want with the information. But anyway,
versus what like if you put what I did, like basically I put the ward, then I put some shadow vision just like this, just to be sure. Like
yeah.
you would just keep going
Oh, keep
deeper.
going. Yes. So I would take the opportunity that I know that it's clear. It's clear, right? It's clear here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't check in here at all. So I know this is clear. I would then walk up here and drop another one here, and probably I would drop one here as well. Just to, this is a bit, because I know that suppose junglers sweep this and they would miss this. It's a bit higher level to know what's like that, but it doesn't matter. So this one's not important. Okay. So
no, but this one.
is
So this one, what do you show with this one? Because okay, can you show me? Because like the bottom one, like if you put your ward here, can you go down? Yeah, the bottom position. Yeah, you would place it where?
Yeah.
Here, and this sees the bush, like it sees the entrance.
Yeah, it does. No, here, no, this sees this sees this area. This sees this area. That if they come in from here, but it's not about that. It's more so because if they sweep this and they walk past, I can now know whether they come down here or come down here. They won't sweep this usually. They walk down here and they miss it.
Yeah. Okay. But so basically, you can see people if they go through the red, so through the bottom brush, but you don't see the top brush, do you? Just a question. I'm just trying to understand.
Well, you would see them when they clear this.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
And another one that you see pros like to do, like carrier, is you drop one here and you drop one here.
Yeah, this you told me.
This is like a very. This is a higher level game though. This one is if your opponent support is also playing that game. You know, like they're also trying to clear your wards.
Yeah.
Then you clear. You know they're coming here, and this one will tell you whether they're coming here or they left or whatever. But it tells you whether they're coming down here, which is the exclamation mark here, whether they're continuing to play.
Okay.
So and they wouldn't sweep like this. It's very unnatural for even a jungler to like sweep this and then just walk here. No. They usually walk like this and they just miss it.
I see. Okay.
But
and would you place it like I had this question because I used it a couple of times. Like, do you put it right inside or do you put it slightly on the side?
I'll put it here.
Okay, not like on the far, like on in near the big raptor. You put it like on the.
Yeah, I put it here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then walk up here, you drop, right, or whatever. Like I said, this is less important, but okay, sure. And then you walk here and I'll fish for a play. Fish. Just see what happens. Like you said, if in your example, suddenly they show 3 mid, okay, then I would just leave. Then something like that, you know? Or I could even set up a play if I see it after his straight, or I ping him over to have the ambassador come over, and you'd land a hook from here, just like you did with Emilio. The one that starts the fight always wins. So you start off here with a nice fat hook, ambassador out from here. Beautiful. That would be like what you did earlier.
Yeah.
But I digress. My point is, if they show here, that's what you can do though. You're in position to do whatever you need to do.
Okay.
But you make sure to put your presence on the map, basically. I get what you're trying to do though. Like it's a very one thing kind of way of seeing things. If I'm trying to sit in your perspective, you're like focusing on one play, and then you make that you like commit to the one play, and then that's the end of like that's like your takeaway at the end, you know, that one play, and then you would get dragon. Period. That's what you're trying to go for. Well, I'm trying to push you to look at dragon. You will already get, and you are looking for like pressure on the map to help your team play. So while this guy is taking this, I'm leveraging the fact that he's over here already, that I can do things to make the opponents have to be like, I want to make the opponents have to be like, oh shit, mid is getting hit. Oh, but top's getting hit too. Oh my god, wait, bot's getting hit too. Something like that. So you make them kind of spread out and not easy to make that decision. Because if you're all corral here, even MF came out, what the hell? Now they can just easily capture the Na, and it feels as if Na overextended, but we could have actually used the Na. I don't know if this makes sense to you. Like we can use his position to do things.
I understand that I understand. That I understand.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just trying to process this because, like, for me, it's very unnatural almost to go for something when something is already on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Like when a part of the team is already doing something, like it feels like we're outnumbered on the rest of the map.
MF shouldn't be here too, by the way.
Yeah.
MF almost has the same thought process as you if you think about it.
Well, yeah, because like
Like,
she could be hit bot side just like they got hit top side, you know, like
but
just
it's worth. I think that's what perhaps because the level that this is at is not ready to take advantage of it. It's worth. Let's say all 4 of them or 3 of them you said came down bot and killed the MF. MF probably dies, by the way.
yeah,
If she doesn't have flash, she's dead. Okay, she has flash coming up, but she might die. Okay, whatever, she dies. It's worth. So she dies. Now this guy's free hitting turret, and they lose tempo mid as well. Because the moment you see this, you zoom mid and you make the play on the Hui, right? The Hui was over here earlier, right?
yeah,
You would make the play on mid. So they're losing mid, they're losing Drake. Worst case, they get even if they get Drake, whatever, I don't care. You get a whole top side, you get tier 2, you get tier 1 here. They all of them are zoomed down here. And now you know the next move because this is all watered, right? So like you know this is all watered. So now they're like walking into vision. Like it's a nightmare. Like for the enemies. I mean, they cannot do that. Like they can, but they're gonna get hard punished for it. It like they cannot do that. They cannot commit like everyone to one side and then get away with it. At like 15 minutes, they said like what 3 bot for like
yeah, okay.
something. And the nice here, I just want to be very clear that this all made possible because the nice like
Yeah,
leveraging the nav.
yeah,
He's a big deal. If he's over here, the whole dynamic changes. Do you see what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Like if he's defending turret, for instance, like he's defending turret over here,
yeah,
then this whole dynamic would change a little bit.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
MF
I
would
see
have
you
to play a
doing
bit
getting
carefully.
as
I think
much
MF would have to play here,
pressure
and
as
you can either
possible, and yeah,
yeah, you would have 2 plays. You can either hover both of them, or you choose to hover mid and jungle. That works. I would say if your top lane's over here, I think the dynamic would shift because the nice like here hitting tier 2 turret. You know, like he's
yeah, I see what you mean. Because he's hitting tier 2, he's like the most likely to be hit, so we can still make another play and still push. Like,
yeah,
okay, then
like
okay,
it's
what do we
just
do? Like,
leveraging it to make the
yeah,
opponent land in like a lose-lose situation. Like it's a lose-lose. They can win a little bit by taking this, but they still lose elsewhere on the map. They
yeah,
lose mid, they lose bot. So
yeah,
like I
yeah,
say, MF should not be here. MF should be here.
yeah. I
Like
see. I see
just
what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
This is actually close to 1-3-1 if you know what 1-3-1 is.
Well, yeah, I think it makes sense to me now. But
Yeah,
I think what could be good is like if I'm playing another game, maybe to point out we could like pointing it out to me like in game.
I would, I would,
So
I would, I would, I would.
like in the
I
next
think
games,
usually
no,
the
not
first
not this
time,
time, but like next time, like just so
yeah,
that
yeah,
I
yeah,
I
yeah. The
start
next
thinking about
time
it. You know,
when
like
this thing
I'm
happens,
like, oh yeah, okay, this is what you were telling me the last time. Okay, so I'll try to do it and see how it
all right,
feels.
yeah, yeah.
And yeah,
I'll
okay,
keep that in mind. Yeah, 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 yeah. Of course.
uh, okay, good.
So it's nice that you got vision here. You cover him out again. Good. And now you need to reset, overstaying on the map. This is the thing about supports needing to recall often. You can recall here. I would highly suggest recalling here, out of vision and get XP. Out of vision is a very big deal
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because right now what he can do if he sees this kind of thing, like you being here, is he can go do whatever he wants. He can
yeah,
drop a lot of things here. But yeah, that's just you want to stay out of vision as much as possible, and then yeah, you don't want to be here. You're
yeah,
out of watch, your worthiness goes down by a lot. You don't want to be. It's not
yeah,
like he needs your lantern here. So you should leave and get your fresh set and come back, so you can play the map again. And that's also why you go Swifties, by the way. You don't go or whatever you go, but you upgrade. Supports upgrade boots really early, right? Like
yeah.
supports like to upgrade boots because you move around a lot.
Yeah, so
Here you play
I'm not
lantern
sure at what
because
point I should because at some point I was like, okay, I either buy yeah HP or I just yeah, and then I just had my I
yeah,
said
you don't buy this. Early game, yes, but now it's mid game, right? You see the time.
yeah, so I was
So
like, okay, should I like basically either I buy Ruby Crystal, but because buying like I want the Mercury boots this game because they have like
hmm,
Shogat, they have a lot of CC. Like I was like,
I think
okay,
Swifties would be a good decision this
Swift is
game.
still
Just saying,
okay,
I think Swifties would be good.
okay. But anyway, like it's quite expensive to buy the boot by the portal, and
I
like
see.
and like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
that I don't want to. It's like okay, I have a Ruby Crystal instead. Like okay, what should I buy instead? And then okay, then I understand. Okay, I should still try to capitalize on my boots first. Okay. Because
Yeah.
like otherwise, like what choice do I have? Like I had like either ruby crystal or nothing, or for let's say I want Swifties, like it's either ruby crystal or nothing, no.
Hmm.
So
I get it. I get it. So here I'll round up the mid game by letting you know here again that you see you don't push out like this with the mid laner. Okay, where do you think you should be right now, just position wise, roughly on the map? Do you have any thoughts?
I'm thinking I can't. I'm thinking I can't ward. So, like
Yes,
and
you should be
so
here.
like I'm thinking I can't ward until the wave is pushed.
No, 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 no. What you would see usually is, first of all, you take first contact. Not only that, you need to leverage positions, right? So look where this guy is.
Yeah.
So there's no way this guy's here and they are somehow camping this bush for me.
No.
This just doesn't make sense for me, you know?
Yeah.
So I would walk over and because of the tempo of the game, you have to realize how the game went. So I'll show you on your vision, so maybe you can be track of the game. See? We see Emilio, we see
Yeah.
Cho'Gath.
Yeah. Okay.
Bot side.
I,
Now
I, I,
we run mid.
so I was trying to get the lantern for him, but he died. So
You see how, yeah, I just want to show you
okay.
the flow
Yeah.
of the game, you see?
Well.
So we saw their bot side, yeah?
Yeah.
So
So I
now
can go
I'm
top.
gonna
Yeah.
stop
Yeah.
moving away. Run, 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 run. I would run here. You see?
Yeah.
See that? Run
Yeah.
here
I see it.
out of vision. Okay, I would go out of vision. So I don't. I really don't want you to be out of vision. I want you to run like this. You see my
Yeah.
like this,
Yeah. I see. I see it.
completely out
I
of
see it.
vision.
Yeah. Okay.
So they don't see Thresh here. Okay, and you would be here now. And guess what? I would immediately look at this guy being a threat. So I would protect him. So how I protect him? Very simple. Walk over here. Drop one ward here. Done. He's protected now. Then I'll walk back here. Drop another exit ward here. And then that's two wards, right? Then I'll walk over here, drop a nice little ward here, and then I'll step in here, recall again. If I need to, I would step over here to play Lantern for Katarina, but if I don't think he needs it, I recall. And hopefully you start to see the trend. This is how support plays. So
Yeah.
you're back. You
Okay.
come back to refresh set again.
Yeah.
And then now maybe they come out and they sweep this, and now you have that's in diamond. Probably not gonna happen here, but that's just
No,
this
no,
is
but it's
fundamental.
fine. I want the diamond clutching. I don't want the.
Yeah, I know. But this is like the fundamental. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to show you that the fundamental of support.
Yeah.
And that's how some supports you would notice when you play in higher brackets. Maybe Emerald 1, you already see it. Some supports get the map all lit up really nicely. Some supports, the map is dark as fuck. Right? But that's just, it's not that they're not warding, it's just that they don't understand ward tempo, which makes it such that they ward, but then they just get de-warded by the enemy, and then they just don't know where the ward went, or they'll just be like, oh, they de-warded, man. Something like that. But there's something you can do about it, and this is what you do about it. That's the mini game that you need to play. And if your opponent's support is not playing this mini game, which most of them are not, then you would just pull really far ahead in terms of like vision. And vision wins games, obviously.
Yeah.
There's mechanics and stuff as well. I get all that, but vision wins games.
Yeah.
Because look at what you're giving your team here. I'm just gonna pause here. You see this? Like
Yeah.
just in
Yeah.
terms of vision, this is what your team sees, by the way. You see that? And
Well, yeah.
with the
Basically,
example I gave,
yeah.
do you see how you guys would have seen this? You guys would have seen this. You guys would have seen this. Even if they make the play even further, you would see things here on the next play. It's like I'm capturing the next play already. Do you know what I mean? And I'm back base coming back. So I recall come back for the next, even the next one. So you keep going on. And does this guy end up getting hit? No, he doesn't. But you would see everything. So if I put on their vision, you would have seen them coming from here. You would have seen here. You would have seen everything.
Well, basically, they lost the
Yeah.
the wave.
And you missed this timing. You only missed this timing because you went mid to push with hit for fun, right? But if you went straight up, you would have gotten
Not
it. We
for
know they
fun.
were
Like
both
they
sides.
should have. Like not for fun. They should have answered the wave too. Like they just skipped the wave. They lost the full wave.
Sure. No, I meant that more like
But yeah,
like
like basically, I was getting the wave shoved into warding, which is usually, I guess, the way to do it. But because like the top was so far up and we just saw them bot, I understand I should have skipped and just went straight away. Because like usually, like you would shove the wave first, no? Because like if you don't know where they are, like you can't just walk like a
if you don't know where
crazy
they are, yes, correct. You're correct on that fundamentally, yes.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
don't know where they are, you should. But Thresh has something secretly he can do is use W. Karma also can throw the Q in the waves. Like
Yeah.
Karma also likes to throw Q just to check. So Karma will walk up here, throw Q and walk back just to test. And then, oh, he's not there. Then Karma walk up and drop a ward and leave.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll try to implement that.
So you can like find them before. Yeah. before they surprise your team.
I see. Yeah,
That's
makes
all.
sense. Okay.
Cool. I mean, I'm glad you are asking the right questions as well, because like it's important that you understand, right? It's good that you're asking. I
Yeah.
encourage you. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's good that you're asking and having your thoughts and
Yeah,
way of life.
I want to know, like, and it's fine. Like, I can, obviously, I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
I'm
And
just
I would
trying
of
to
course sit in
get
your
why.
shoes.
Yeah.
I would sit in your shoes as well, because I understand that my role is to help you understand it. So it's yeah.
Okay, I get it. All right.
Cool. Well, it's nice seeing you today.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
luck for your support. Let me know
Thanks
how
a
it goes.
ton.
And
Thanks a ton for this.
yeah, no worries.
I think it can be super useful for me. Like, I've been playing so many support games. Like, stepping up my game a bit can't be.
Yeah, I look forward to you having sweepers in lane, which changes a lot of your laning. Laning can be
Yeah,
really
yeah,
strong. You have
yeah.
solid mechanics. Mechanics are getting better, right?
All
Some
right.
opportunities mid, but that's just this game. I don't know if it carries across other game. It should be, like, fundamentally when you hit mid. I have a feeling it'll take you a while to incorporate the natural side of whether to come in from top side or bot side. It's a bit more complicated, this one, but it sounds like you understood as well.
Yeah.
Usually when one side they just fall in, that side's gonna be warded, so you're coming from the other side. Something like that.
Well, usually, like,
Um,
depends, but I feel like raptors are often warded, so I would just pass the
sure.
other
I mean,
way.
it's very possible that a fight just happened here, right? And
Yeah.
then
Also, like, yeah, obviously,
then
yeah.
then it will be
But
warded,
but
and
that I
then
can that I can incorporate too. Yeah. I think this is a big yeah,
then if you
big
come here
nugget.
and this happens with water, the water's too bad. Sometimes you get watered, right?
Mm-mm.
It's just, but it's like the best educated part you can go. It will be going to the other side
Yeah.
and then hitting it, and then just quickly running back bot. And the big thing that I would like you to try on support is you should be finding yourself recalling a lot, which is after plays though. It's not just recalling, right? You make plays. So that's why
Yeah.
your plays need to be snap plays. Either works or it doesn't. If it doesn't, whatever, go back, come back again. So you're constantly like pressuring the map.
Yeah.
But like I said, some good things already. You're communicating a lot with your team. Pinging can be improved a bit in lane, the danger pings. But anyway, you're communicating with your team. You're leading them. That's good. You know how to shadow them. That's actually really good. That's something a lot of supports lack. So you actually play how to shadow them. So that's when I can totally believe you when you said you know how to get carried in or two diamond. It's because you know how to shadow your players.
Yeah.
So you see them, they being like somewhere up here, whatever, and you shadow and you throw them a lantern or whatever, and then
Yeah,
yeah.
that's like I think this is like a big reason why I'm playing Thresh actually, just because like yeah, Thresh is one guy that can engage and disengage, so like it's like he can do both, and I think it's helping a lot just getting people out of like crappy positioning. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, good stuff.
Okay. Sorry.
All the best, then. Take
Thanks.
care.
Thanks a
Take care.
ton. See you soon. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, yeah.
See you.